Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I got a game for you in the Leningrad, and one of my favourite tier 7 DDs in the game. Awesome little ship. And you know, I think the last video I did was on the Tashkent 39. Right, this is the original speed demon at tier 7. And as you can see on the speed boost, it'll do 48.6 knots. So not far away from 39 in terms of raw speed, I suppose. And you know, the advantage that the Leningrad's got over the Tashkent 39 is the fact it's got 5 130mm barrels, and they're a little bit more reliable. And they fire a little bit quicker as well. It's also got 2 sets of 8km fish. So it's certainly not a torque boat, it's definitely a hybrid, however. So I'll just take a smoke here and shoot at this Congo for a little bit. Maybe we can get the cap. Be nice if we could. Akatsuki comes into view. Set the Congo on fire. Shot away on Akatsuki. And yeah, I'll keep shooting at the Congo a little while. Fish didn't make contact with the DD that was in the smoke, he must have left. And yes, as you can see, the Blisker left that smoke to the north. The enemy have got a fair old presence on this cap, however they're all running away, which is not unusual. Not unusual at all, is it? You know. We've got a reasonable presence on the Alpha cap at the other side. We've got 5 ships over there, so our team's pretty well spread out. Enemy have got 6 over here, and I think they've got 6 at the other side, so it is fairly well spread on the new map here. I do like this map, I have to say, as well. It is it's good fun. It's nice and open in parts, which I do enjoy. Gives you a little bit more vision. So, things to not like about the Leningrad. Absolutely nothing. For me, well, I suppose the concealment's not great, but you know, that's the only thing really. It's not terrible. It's a lot better than most of the tier 7s. Torps have got an 8km range. Send a set here at the Rio de Janeiro that's coming in. I'm going to nick my friend Smoke here in Sims. I'll just borrow that for a little while. And we'll shoot up the Rio. Sims gets a torp into him. I maybe should have sent 2 sets out at him here. Being a little bit frugal with the fish. Which, you know, there's no point in being frugal with the fish, so you might as well send them out if you've got them. Torp hit on his nose, causes a flood. And the guns are doing a nice job. Me and the Sims here, you know, there's not much chance. This guy's not going to escape, is he, anyway, so... Yeah, I think he knows it. So, first kill of the game. Gonna boost into this lot a bit and just see if I can spot any DDs. We know for a fact there was a Blisker here, a Akatsuki, right? So it'd be nice to be able to spot at least one of those guys. And here we go, Akatsuki. So I'll open up on him. It's fairly close. A shot. I don't know where those went, but you know, aiming and Wargaming's aiming bugs seem to seem to prevail. Quite a bit of damage to him, however. These the 5 rifles reload very nicely on Leningrad. Yeah, just looking for targets of opportunity. The turrets here could be a problem. Don't want to get hydroed by him, so I'm gonna skedaddle and get out the smoke here. I think he's working in conjunction with the Bliskovich there, possibly. So yeah, let's get out of dodge, and there's the hydro. Yes, so made the right decision there to get out, thankfully. That Gorizia could be quite a nasty prospect, you know. Don't want to get shot by that thing. Only got 17,650 hit points in Leningrad. And I think Tashkent 39 was 22,000 base. I think, well, obviously you can boost that up as well if you need to. But there's, yeah, 5,000 hit points difference between this and Tashkent. And their DDs are choosing to play a bit of a range game. And I'm getting shot from the middle now. Alba, Congo. Alba's definitely paying attention. And he got some fairly solid shots into me there, but he's taking a big hit and he's on low health. So, yeah, we've lost a lot of ships already, right? 3 battleships, a cruiser, and a DD. It seems to me the enemy have only lost 1 ship looking at the minimap. So, yeah. So, yeah, we're struggling, aren't we? Really struggling. An absolute uphill battle at this point, I think. And, you know, we're barely halfway through the game. Congo's coming into view though. I'll send some fish at him. Reluctant to open fire at the moment. He's fairly close. I can shoot him now, but the island's in the way. Don't really want to get spotted. I was a bit annoyed at myself for taking all that damage travelling across the map here. I didn't really notice those guys in the centre until they started opening up on me. It was a lack of vision can do that to you, can't it, sometimes? Or if you know, concentrating and tunnel visioning on something else. Might get lucky with a fish and 2, which is nice. Caused a flood. The guns are being reasonably accurate here, as you can see, at 8 kilometres. Managed to get a fire, which is great. I'll just keep at him. Bless him, I mean, you know, it's a tier 5 battleship. He's up against it, isn't he? And that's another fire. So yeah, compared to Tashkent 39, you know, you've got 530mm rifles, and for whatever reason, they do seem more accurate to me. I might be completely wrong, but, you know, I think it's probably because you've got a greater volume of fire, right? You can just do more damage. And that's the key in the Leningrad, really. Keep the guns hot, and you'll have fun. You'll do damage. Congo goes down. And yeah, Arbo there on 216 hit points. I'll have a punt at him. Absolutely. Katsuki's running away. Arbo shoots at me with AP. Take him out. No problem. And I notice on the minimap there's a DD very close to me on the left. Speed boost. I'm going to make a wide circle. All my guns are pointing in the wrong direction, so I need to bring him round to bear. God, Jamada's on fairly low health. See if we can't do something about this. He's hit the brakes, so I'll just fire accordingly, get all 5 guns on him. And he's gone. So yeah, 4 kills. Okay, that's fine. However, our left flank is completely folded and all our team that remain are in the middle of the map. I'm just going to send some fish on this RPF bearing. In retrospect, I shouldn't have done that. And at this point I'm thinking, what the hell can I do here? One of my teammates is shooting at me for some reason. Seems a bit bizarre. I probably should have held on to those fish to top the Fuso that's coming in. I think I was a little bit concerned about the remaining enemy DDs and getting caught out here. In retrospect, I probably should have gone spotting here. Instead, I decided to go back and secure the Bravo cap just in case our Sims can't manage to do that. And to give him a little bit of backup as well, just in case those 2 DDs arrive together, which is highly unlikely. So, you know, this is an example of poor decision making on my part, really. I mean, we're completely surrounded. So, you know, I think I was contemplating at this point getting into Bravo, you know, making sure that we secure that, and then travelling over to Alpha Cap. But this map's pretty wide, and you know, there's only 5 minutes left in this game, or 5.5 minutes anyway. They've sent a DD into Charlie Cap. The guys are all kind of running away. We've secured this cap, but it's not looking good, is it really? So I decided to turn it round and go back towards the Charlie Cap. So in the scheme of things, all I've managed to achieve here is a lack of spotting for the team. Okay. And I've wasted 3 minutes of damage dealing, potentially. Where I could have been spotting for the guys and, you know, also doing damage of my own, which I haven't been doing for the last 3.5 minutes. So, you know, this is it's a good lesson when you review your gameplay and you realise that you've actually been making a terrible mistake, you know, by your actions. And you know, we're only human, aren't we? And we all make mistakes. So Celeb's inbound. He sees me. I smoke up. Bit of a panic smoke there. I wasn't expecting him to be that close, to be honest. But you know, again, I'd have known exactly where he was if I'd have been spotting properly. So now all I can do really is just get some damage done, because at the moment it's not looking great, is it? You know, I suppose we're 100 points, nearly 200 points apart the enemy are going to win this if we don't kill a lot of ships quickly. So, you know, shots out and Renown. Managed to get a fish into a DD there, which I remember being very surprised about. So yeah, luck does play its part, doesn't it? It really does. Approaching 100,000 damage. Renown needs to go. I think the Sims is trying to deal with the battleship on the left. It's not good, is it, when you're surrounded like this and you get, you know, the whole team's getting crossfired at this point. Renown's going to go down though, so that's okay. Speed boost out the smoke, shoot the celebs. I'm going to push into these guys because I want to know where this DD is. He must be on low health. You know, and with my dying breath, I might be able to do something about it. 2 minutes left. 2:20. We've just run out of time, basically. And we lost too many ships early on. So yeah. But you know, Jerua, he's spotted, and I'm going to try and get him. He's sailing quite predictably, actually, so I'll definitely be able to shoot him. And there we go. And that is about all I can do, I think. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking there. Bit of a panic widespread on the Blisker. He's got a lot of firepower as well. I'm low health. There's no way I can win a gunfight, particularly with the Fuso there. Minute left. Just over. I've driven right into the enemy here, just to try and give the guys a little bit of vision. You know, you never know. They could have got lucky with some shots there, but unfortunately they didn't. And yeah, we just lost the cruiser. Unfortunately, that was a loss, but you know, you learn from every game, don't you? And that was a good example of making a bad decision in the middle of that game, really. Could have done something else to help the team there, and I chose to do the wrong thing, unfortunately. I'm not saying that it would have turned the game around, but potentially it might have done, because the guys would have had targets to shoot at, and unfortunately they didn't, and we lost. But as always, thanks ever so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Alright, bye bye.